If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
YouTube salute. All right, DMX talks about how his mentor turned him onto crack at the age of 14 with Talib Kweli. All right, y'all, if you're new to my channel, please thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, cast your vote for Kofi's Universe 2020 Lyricist of the Year Award. Nominate your top 10 rappers. The link is in the description. And check out new interviews with UK rapper Jaja Soze, Kambada, Razkaz, and Ari the Rugged Man. All right, so DMX is going to be on Talib's Kweli podcast, The People Party, coming up. I think it's Monday. What day is that? November 9th? Yeah, November 9th. Okay, sorry about that. Make sure the days is right. So make sure you check that out. DMX is one of my favorite rappers of all time. And he talks about he did a robbery with one of his homies, which was his mentor, and it was his mentor's birthday. So when he was counting the money, he's like, "Hey man, once you hit this, he's like, all right, bet." So he hit it. He never did drugs before. Mine, he never smoked a cigarette, nothing. This is the first time he ever did something. So the blunt was laced with crack. It was like, whatever. It was laced up. So when he hit it, he was like, what the hell? Like, it's just something that's threw his mind off. Like, yo, something's not right. He felt something was really off. And during the snippet of this interview, like I said, it's like a minute and 20 seconds. I saw the snippet. DMX is like very emotional. He's crying, whatever. And Tyler Kweli is telling him, like, just take your time, take your time. And he said a monster was born after that incident, that he was never the same again. That hurts me when I hear shit like that because I've seen people who take advantage of people at an early age in life because they just want to turn them on and feel like it's like some type of guinea pig. They're an experiment to be played with. I don't like shit like that. Number one, I had a cousin, his his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend now, she laced his blunt. I think she put like sherm or something, and his mind is not the same no more. No, for real, like he repeats himself all the time. You might think like he has some type of mental problem, but she laced, the weed because he's always smoked weed. But I guess when he got to college, he felt like, oh, this is my girlfriend. I didn't know nothing about this until I came home when I was in the military at that time. Another homeboy, he was tricked from they took his blunt and replaced it with, I think, crack or something. I forgot what happened, but now he twitches and shit all the time. He has like a twitching problem. See, people that do scandalous shit like that, man, that's why I can't stand human beings. I don't like being around people, man, because there's some grimy motherfuckers out here, and people think that shit is cute. Now, I know DMX was living a certain lifestyle because of the environment he grew up in. Now, what happened if DMX would have never hit, the crack before or he took drugs like that? You never know how DMX life would have turned out. He might not even become a rapper, but he could have become like an attorney or something. You never know if DMX would have went to college. You never know how life turns out. We might love the music he put out, the great albums, want to be one of the best rappers, especially in the late 90s, early 2000s. And, to me, he's in my top 10. Some people top 10, 20, some people's top 50. But I feel like life plays out for a reason. We are happy that we appreciate DMX as a rap artist and everything he's done for the Yonkers, the city, Rough Riders, doing so much. But at the same time, though, life can actually have its own course, especially when people don't be shady like that. I mean, that's how a lot of people don't have, can't trust your ass. People have trust issues. And if you hearing DMX songs, go back and listen to some of his albums, especially his early albums like Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, when he's talking about not trusting people and He not giving a fuck. And you might be thinking like, oh, he just, rapping. He just rapping. No, DMX is rapping, but he's speaking from the heart because it's the fact that that shit hurts, man. That shit hurts knowing that it's like your homeboy, y'all out there doing dirt together. Y'all sticking up people. Y'all trying to get some money. Y'all trying to survive. But at the same time, this motherfucker, this is the person that's supposed to have your back because you got his back. You looking out for him. But he just said, fuck you. I'm about to fuck your mind up. Now, if you want to smoke, drugs, crack, whatever, do your thing. At least tell them the truth, yo, man. This is laced with this. I don't know if you want to hit this or not. It's up to him. But you don't do people like that. That's why I don't take drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't knock nobody smoking weed. But I've always been careful. There's people out here that will put shit in your drinks. There's men that will be scandalous and put shit in your drinks. There's women that will put shit in men's drinks. I knew a guy when I was in the Navy. Somebody put something in his drink. Yeah, somebody put something in his drink, and he thought it was his homie, and he couldn't even get back to the ship. They had to actually call the ship to come get him, and he was stuck in Tijuana. This is when it's in San Diego. So that's what I'm saying. People will do some scandalous shit out here. So you gotta be careful who you gonna be around, who you say is your boy, your man's, your family members. I don't give a fuck if it's your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your sister. That don't mean shit. You don't know what's going through somebody's mind. Just because they say they love you, how much do they love you? And words is words. Actions speak louder than words to me. So that's how I look at the situation. But I want to hear from the community. How do you feel about DMX opening up about, the first time he took drugs and how he was tricked and he didn't know nothing about that, like how his friend took advantage of him. Do you have any stories or have you ever heard any stories about friends or families? If you want to, you can share it in the comment section. What do you think about this? Like I said, man, I do not like people that take advantage of people in that position and you can alter their path. Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.